Like, why would I know you've never played hockey, so I don't really have to worry about you pulling my shirt over my head and punching me, but
I didn't say I've never fought.
well, I want to hear a story now.
And honestly, no, I've never been in a fight in my life.
She's like, I just
Physical fight.
She's like, I just knock people out. It wasn't a fight. It was just
There's no fight when it's me.
There's no fight. Just one punch, they're done. It wasn't a fight.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not at all.
Not at all?
I'm just like the biggest pacifist. Like, there's no fight in me. It's all love.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Never had to wrestle an unruly patient.
That I've done.
Oh, so you have fought people.
I've done. I have restrained and sedated.
Oh, gotcha. So it wasn't a sanctioned fight, so we're not calling that a fight.
It wasn't an emotional fight.
Oh, no, it was just cold and calculated. I put that man down.
It was like, you need to stop right now.
What happened? Pick one.
There's been, no, it's... I told myself, I'm like, I'm not going to bring up hospital stories.
Sorry, you didn't tell me it was off limits.
Anyone who works in the emergency department of any city, any hospital has at times come across unruly people. Usually it's related to substances, and usually they are unable to de-escalate themselves. So they sometimes will require chemical means of de-escalation. I was lucky enough to work at a center that has a very good security team. So usually there's not people far off to like help you with those situations. But yeah, I mean, every shift, multiple times a shift, it happens.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What made you decide you want to be in ER medicine?
You know what? I didn't know what it was all about. You know what? I went into nursing like right after high school. Like first thing I did the whole, like got my degree and was just like, I don't know what kind of nurse I want to be. So like I did this job where you worked in all different places all over the hospital. And then I saw the emergency nurses and I was like, they are so cool. I was like, I want to be you. And also it was just like you go into all the different units and there was a different sort of relationship that everybody had with each other. And the relationship that people and the team in emergency had it was like, you're actually a team and you actually have each other's backs because you have to. And like the relationship between nurses and doctors wasn't like docs up here, nurses down here, you're a team, and like all the other disciplines. And I was like, this is how healthcare should work. But it was kind of like, this is how it works because it has to, or else people are going to die. So that kind of just drew me in.
So everyone was nice and trauma bonded?
Trauma bonded. I didn't want to say it, but it's real. It's real.
We've been in the foxhole together.
It's real. Yeah. Yeah, but once you're in it, it's like you can't work anywhere else.
Is it like an adrenaline rush?
It's an adrenaline rush. It's uplifting and depressing and horrible and good all at the same time. It's just like a whole mix of emotions. It's physically stressful, it's emotionally stressful, you're tired, you're sore, but like everybody's in the same boat. Like it's I don't know. I sometimes think of it like an abusive relationship where like like every once in a while, like you're just like, this is the worst job. Why did I choose this? Like it's killing me. But then like something good happens, like you save a life or like something, there's like that one good thing and you're like, this reminds me why, like, it's when like he bought me flowers and like, he actually loves me. And like that one good thing happens, you're like, this is why I do it. And like, we're sticking with it. But I don't know. It's an interesting place, an interesting profession.
Definitely sounds like it. How many times did you have to remove weird things from people's anuses?
Oh my God, too many times. like honestly, they make toys for that. And they're not that expensive. But people still want to put things up there that are not safe.
What is the weirdest thing you ever pulled out of someone?
You know what? I actually have, like, I can't show it here, but I have like saved x-rays on my phone of my favorite things that I've, like x-rays of what's inside of a person. Oh my God, people. So one person, I have the x-ray on my phone of and I always like to be like, guess the object, based on this x-ray. And this one is like a aerosol sunscreen container and an electric shaver, both up there beside each other. So it's a difficult one to figure out what they are, because you can see like the batteries inside of the shaver and the shape of but like they're.
Was he trying to get the first one out with the second one? Like,
You know what? He wasn't well. He wasn't.
Obviously. Obviously.
But once things go in there and like once you can't retrieve it, it's like a vacuum and like it's not coming back out. And a lot of people end up in surgery it's really unfortunate. This one guy, poor guy, like he was actually using an appropriate sex toy. It was a butt plug, and it was honestly like the biggest one they make. And I was the triage nurse, and he sits down and he's just like I don't know, like ZZ Top looking guy. Like he's like this I don't know, just like tough looking dude, right? And he's sitting there or standing, because he was like, it hurts to sit. And I was just, like you talk it out of them. You're like, what are you here for? And he's like, I put this up there and like it went all the way in and it won't come out. And like you're like, there's no judgment, because like you've seen everything, and like don't be afraid to tell me what's happening. Anyway, so like I triage him, put him in the waiting room, and he's his the partner comes up and he's like, can he lay down? He's in a lot of pain. I'm like, okay. And like to me, I'm thinking like they're like the butt plugs that I use. I'm thinking like this butt plug, and like I'm like it's like this guy is a tough guy. Like why is he in so much pain? And then he went for his X-ray, and I saw his X-ray, and it was, I know you don't use centimeters. It was like 20 centimeters by 11 centimeters. What the flange and everything was like the biggest one, like the ones that you see in like novelty. Like I don't understand how it all went up in there. And then I was like, this poor man. Like I shouldn't have been. Like I was like, okay, you need to lay down. Like you can't be in that much pain.
You
like,
big baby.
Like I didn't obviously see that. I was very respectful, but like in my head, I'm just like, is it really that bad? But then I saw it and I was like, holy shit, this man needs a surgical consult. Like this is the biggest thing. And I just couldn't imagine how it got in there. Anyway, he did. Yeah, he needed to go to surgery and stuff. But like,
so he got a C-section.
He got a C-section, but like it was so big. And like poor guy, he was using an appropriate, he just didn't must not have had the tone to.
He had a very hungry asshole, apparently.
He had a hungry asshole. Yeah, I felt bad for that guy. But like most of the time when it's like they're not using it properly, or they're not, it's something that's not supposed to go up there. But this guy used the biggest thing he could find, and it still went in.
I feel bad for his partner. Like, how's he supposed to get any friction?
I know. I didn't ask the questions. I couldn't. You can't ask those things. You just have to be like, this is how we're going to deal with it.
Yeah, like
off to the OR. But
I feel like if you're stretching out your asshole like that, unless his partner's really, 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 really hung.
I mean, there's so many things that go through my head, but they stay inside, and I never get the answers to the questions that I really want to ask,
Well, now that you're not actually his nurse,
I know,
follow up.
Call him up. Oh, poor man. Yeah.
Oh, that would be an amazing side quest, safe for work, semi-safe for work adventure for you. Just reaching out to old patients that you had questions for and asking the questions.
So inappropriate.
Make for good internet.
Yeah, right. If only I could.
There's stopping you.
Well, that's the thing in emergency. Like you don't always you see people when they first come in, and you don't always see the end result. So to sleep at night, I tell myself everybody got better. They come in, you treat them for the urgent things, and then they go off to the OR or the ICU. And in TV, people follow them through and they see the whole process, and they see the results and stuff. But in real life, I don't know what happens unless I'm friends with somebody who works in another area of the hospital, or the doc comes back and checks in and tells us. We don't always know. So I make up stories, and I'm like, you all got better, you went home, and everything was great. But you don't always get to know what happens. So that was one of the things where you're just like, they all have to go. No closure. No closure.
It's gonna be horrible.
It's tricky.
It's like I need to know. I need to know what did they send him back home with that butt plug after they removed it? Does he get to keep it as a souvenir?
Yeah. Well, did he get to keep? Did he use it? Did he ever use it again? Probably not.
I mean, I wouldn't tempt fate like that. That's an abuse of the Canadian healthcare system if he put it back in there and then had to come back.
Don't do it again.
Right.
Oh my God. The amount of people that are repeat offenders of certain things. And you're just like, we told you. Come on back in. We're going to treat it again.
What was the number one repeat offender?
I can't. I mean, usually it was people with more mental health issues that couldn't help but do the same things over and over again, unfortunately. But yeah, Yeah, I did have one girlfriend, one nurse that I worked with. We worked in emergency forever together, and then she went to work in one of the ICUs, and then she would come back and tell us the stories of like our trauma patients that would go up to the ICU and like what actually happened up there. And I was just like, please like never tell me, because I don't want to know about like all like the mass complications and things people had afterwards. I'm like, I liked my stories that I would make up. Like, don't actually tell me. And she actually came back to emergency because she was like, I can't handle like the other side of the door. She's like, I liked the fantasy land working where we think we fix everybody. You know?
Well, yeah, the ICU has to be nothing but depressing. Like, oh, this person's been comatose for weeks. Cool.
Yeah, no, I like, yeah. Anyway, that's why I do now. I like living in a fantasy land.
It's a good place for it. Like, oh, the fantasy land of everyone gets theirs and everyone's having a good time.
Yes.
Which unfortunately is also a fantasy, but
Yeah.
you know, no one's dying. And
Yes.
even the worst part of the fantasy, when you check in reality, no one's dying.
Yes.
Thankfully.
Yes.